So viewer, thank you very much for starting to view this video. I'm gonna do a test route in Shieldhall. Hopefully you will enjoy it and learn from it. Uh, just stay put and keep watching. I'm gonna start with observation, of course. Starting the car and proper observation all round. We'll be soon passing the Shieldhall Test Center, which is on our left at the moment. So this is just follow the road to the left, further down. So that's the test center on the left. I'm checking my mirrors just in case if somebody was behind. I will need to go slowly around this corner because we don't know what's coming from around the corner. And at the end of this road, uh, this is Buggermore Road, we're going to turn left and going towards the first roundabout. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate early vision, early decision. Nobody's coming from the right. It's a lovely evening, not much traffic on the road, and from the roundabout we're going ahead, second exit. You can see the first sign just passed, second sign is coming up. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, ease on the brake, and I'm going to take the left lane as standard position of driving is left. So checking mirrors, positioning, there are cars coming, so I'm just going to pause before the lines. It's only one car, the other one is a little bit far, but he's coming fast, but he's going straight. So checking, one more lifesaver check. At this point I'm going to check mirror and signal, and then I'm going to exit with a nice mirror check. Updating my mirrors, speed limit is 40 now on this road, so I'm going to progress accordingly after checking mirrors. So the next roundabout is traffic light controlled, and it's a spiral roundabout. Going to go left at the roundabout. So from first roundabout we went ahead, second exit. The next roundabout we're going to go left, first exit. So see here, you need to maintain your speed to 40, which is very important. Just under 40 would do. 38 is okay, just in case if you go a couple of miles up. Now I can see the board and I can see the light is red. So I'm going to check mirrors, come off the gas, slow down a little bit, brake, clutch down, second gear. It's green light, so I'm just gonna go. Quick glance just for emergency vehicles. Keeping my left lane. The sign is telling me that this lane is getting narrow. So I'm quick glancing at the mirrors, keeping my lane. Try to stay in the middle of my lane. It's a red light, so I'm gonna just stay here, and next roundabout we're going ahead, second exit. There's no much traffic as it's Boxing Day today, and I thought to go out and do a route. It's a lovely day. Light is still red, so whenever you see a red light, make sure that you're preparing well in advance, checking mirrors and then slowing down yourself. So quick glance at the mirrors, keeping my lane. Ahead, second exit, first exit goes towards the motorway. Quick glance mirrors, indicate left, easing on the brake, dropping down to first gear, and just pause here just before the traffic light. Neutral, handbrake on. Sitting relax. So see, when the traffic light is red, make sure you can stop where you can see the lights easily. as if you go too far and you lose, or you go over the stop line, that will be bad. Quick glance mirrors, indicator off, keeping my lane, mirror check, increasing my speed. The last speed sign was 40, so just gonna increase to a speed which is according to road conditions. I can see there's another roundabout coming up, and we are going ahead to the roundabout, second exit towards Barhead Paisley. At this point, I'm going to ease, mirror check, and ease on the brake. Early vision, early decision, dropping down to second. Nobody's coming towards us, so I'm just going to keep my lane, hugging the left curb, checking mirrors, indicating. Quick glance at the mirrors, updating myself. There's nobody on my right to overtake, so I'm just gonna slowly increase my speed. That car wants to come in the left lane, so I'm gonna hold my speed just now. He switched off his signal, so I'm gonna gradually increase my speed according to the road conditions. Quick glancing at the mirrors. So this road is still 40 and 30 sign is coming up, so I'm going to check mirrors, easing on the brake, bringing down speed to 28, dropping down to third, maintaining my speed to 28, 29. I can see there's another roundabout coming up, and at that roundabout we're going to go ahead, second exit. So at this point I'm checking my mirrors, easing on the brake, early vision, early decision, dropping down to second gear. Nobody's coming, so I'm just going to keep my left position and the roundabout. At this point, check mirror signal, exiting in my lane, quick glance at the mirrors, keeping the middle position in my lane, and gradually progressing to 28. 30 max. 30 is the limit, not the target, so I'm going to keep it to like 28, 29, which is ideal. Another red light, quick glance mirrors, ease on the brake, clutch down first, stopping where I can see the first light, handbrake on, and neutral. So we are turning right from the next traffic light. There's only one car in the right lane. Next traffic light is about 120 yards. So I'm going to plan accordingly to come into the right lane. So the cars have moved, indicating there's a white van coming in the right lane, just waiting, holding for him. Gradually changing my lane, checking mirrors, and we are turning right, easing on the brake, dropping down to second, clutch up, quick glance mirrors, keeping my position, end of the road, we are turning left. So end of this road, we are going to turn left. So at this point, I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, easing on the brake, dropping down to first because I can't see clearly. It's clear. I'm going to turn to my left. Meeting oncoming traffic, there's a bend, so I'm going to go slow. I'm not going to try to go fast over here because of the parked vehicles. Speed around 17, 18. There are children playing, so I'm just going to be a little bit more cautious about that. Quick glance at the mirrors, keeping slightly to the right, and there are some children. So at this point, I'm going to come back to my side of the road. There's a car joining this road, and he has jumped in front of us. So at this point, I'm checking mirrors. There's an oncoming vehicle, and I can see there's enough gap for both of us to pass. So I'm going to just time my approach, quick glance at the mirrors, coming back on my own side. Again, mirror check, keeping nice and steady speed according to the road conditions. It's a lot of cars are parked over here, and it's residential, so I'm not going to try to go more than 20 or something. Right, so this is follow the road to the right. The left is a give way, in front of me is a give way, so just following the road, dropping down to second, and we're taking the next road on the left. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, positioning, nobody in the street, quick glance at the mirrors, new road, new mirrors, speed hump, so going to go slow on it, another hump, quick glance at the mirrors, there is another hump coming, so a quick glance interior right door or interior left door, whichever you prefer. There's a motorcyclist behind us, so I'm gonna be more careful when I brake. So another hump coming up, quick glance mirrors. Second gear is good for this road. End of this road we are going to turn left. So at this point I'm not going to signal just now because there's another road before my road, and as you can see there's a national limit speed sign as well. It's the white sign with diagonal black line. It's a little bit faded, but I'll do the job. You can see it. So cars are turning in. I'm going to wait for the second car to commit. He's committed. I'm just going to join. As you can see, it's a curvy road and there's a V zigzag and I can't see clearly. I'm going to increase my speed gradually. The more I can see, the more I will increase my speed, but there's a 30 sign just coming up, so I'm just going to hold my speed to 28. It's a blind uphill. I'm just going to go with caution. There's a school sign as well. At the moment my speed is about 25. Road is clear, so increasing it to 28. Downhill, using a little bit of brake with a mirror check. End of this road at the traffic light we are going to turn right. So this is Paisley Road and I'm going to turn right at the Paisley Road West. So at this point I'm just quick glancing the mirrors and now I'm going to signal. The light is still red, so I'm going to ease on the brake as well, dropping down to first gear as I need to stop. Light is still red, so just going to stop here, handbrake on, neutral, oh, light turn, so quick glance mirrors, moving off. Now I'm going to finish in the left lane. As I can see the road is clear in the left lane, so quick glance mirrors and increasing my speed, progressing to about 28. There's a wee car parked in my left, but he's totally on the curb, so I'm just going to quick glance on the right wing mirror and try to position next to the right curb and right hazard lane. So further down where the pedestrian crossing is, I'm going to turn right. So about 300-400 yards before you should position if it's safe to do so. So I'm checking mirrors, positioning myself in my right lane. Third gear is good enough for this side. So we're turning right in about 100 yards, so I'm going to check mirrors, indicate. Now there's oncoming vehicle. It's a dual carriageway. I'm going to tuck myself in that V gap on the right, in between the oncoming and myself, keeping the signal on. Two cars are coming, so I'm just going to wait for the second car as well because I think his speed is quite fast. I would not be able to walk across. I'm not going to drive across. He's going, so I'm just going to commit now. Quick glance mirrors. So it's a giveaway for oncoming vehicles, so I'm just gonna go. There was no oncoming. We're taking the next road on the right. So at this point I'm going to check interior right door mirror, indicate the van is reversing further down. There is nobody coming towards us, so I'm just gonna go onto my side. Now it's a very tight road, only one car can go, so if somebody was coming I will just hold back here. I'm quick glancing at the mirrors, keeping a nice decent speed, not too fast and not too slow. The road is narrow, although it's a 20/20 road, but I'm gonna go a little bit slower because it's tight and any children, anybody can come in front of me. People can open their doors in my path. I'm gonna keep my middle position. I'm gonna keep going with, of course, checking mirrors. So further down I'm going to turn left. This is Park Road. At this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, easing on the brake, dropping down to fast because I can't see anything. Now I can see clear, easing off. The car is coming. I'm just going to take my time. Quick glance mirrors. I can't see anybody coming, so I'm just going to go with caution. Quick glance mirrors. Second gear. Gradually increase my speed. I'm on the wrong side of the road because of the parked vehicle, but not too much. I'm going to take the second road on the right from here. And coming back to my side, quick glance mirrors. At this point I'm going to check mirror signal, letting everybody know, sticking with the right tarmac joint. Looking ahead, it's a dead end, but somebody can, move off. And there's a wee cat trying to jump in front of me, but he just stayed back. Quick glance mirrors. Again, quick glance mirrors, keeping to my side of the road. And now I'm going to go into the middle of the road because of the parked vehicle. I can see there's a wee reflection car coming towards me. So there's a wee gap, so we'll just meet up over there. I'm going to check mirrors. I'll position myself. The gentleman gave me good gap, so thanks to him. Quick glance mirrors. End of this road, we are going to turn left. There's another vehicle. I'm just going to position myself. He's flashing his lights, so he's aware of my presence, so he wants me to go. At this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, thanks to the driver. I'm going to pause over here to see if it's all nice and safe and clear. So just turning to the left, and this is Paisley Road again. So quick glancing at the mirrors, increasing my speed, going uphill, third gear. I can see there is a national speed limit sign, so I'm checking my mirrors just in case there's a solid white line, but somebody can overtake me just after this, so I'm just going to be careful. I can't see further down, so I'm not going to increase my speed too much, as I can't see what's around the corner. There could be a traffic queue or anything, could be, so now I can see, so I'm going to check my mirrors again, and I'm going to slightly increase my speed at this point. This is 60 road, national speed limit on single carriageway is 60, but I'm not going to do 60. That's the target, that's the limit, not the target. So quick glancing at the mirrors, easing on the brake. It's a red light, so just gonna approach the car slowly, stopping at tire and tarmac and dropping down to first. Handbrake on, neutral. Just wait for the light to turn green. There's one car behind me, and he's keeping a safe distance from me, so thanks to him, and I'm keeping a safe distance with the car in front. So at this point, checking mirrors, moving off. Taking the first road on the right just after this bridge. So this is still 60 road, and at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, keeping to my side of the road. Quick glance mirrors, we're turning. Quick glance mirrors again, increasing my speed to 28, as this is 30 now. When we turn right, there was a sign on the left which was telling us it's 30 road now. So further down I'm going to turn left. So max speed is 30. Road condition is clear. No much traffic at this time. So just after this this sign for the train station, we are going to turn left. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, interior left door, indicating left. Easing on the brake, checking right because there's a giveaway in front of me, and turning left. At the end of the road, we're going to turn left again. Mirror check, indicate, easing on the brake, nice and early check, nobody's there. Quick glance at the mirrors, progressing again, and at the roundabout we're going to go right, third exit. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate right, easing on the brake, nice and early vision, early decision, keeping right, first exit, second exit coming up, mirror signal left, interior left door, again left mirror for the exit, quick glance at the right mirror as well, including interior. I'm checking mirrors to increase my speed, interior right door, just in case if somebody's overtaking me. I'm going to do about 28 again. Further down, there are two roundabouts coming together. Usually examiners take for go in the parking lot to do parking. Today we are not doing parking, we're just going to go ahead at the roundabout. So there are two roundabouts, they're close to each other. First one we're going to go ahead, second exit, and the second one we're going left, first exit. So at this point I'm going to check mirrors. I'm going to slow down a little bit. There's a car coming from the right, dropping down to first. He's passing. That car is far, so I'm going to join the roundabout, and at this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, checking mirrors again. Next roundabout we're going left, so indication again, nice and early look, it's all clear. Just gonna go, sticking with the left curb, checking mirrors, third gear. Now at this point I'm going to come in the right lane, because from the next two roundabouts, first one I'm going ahead, second one I'm going right, so I'm just going to come in the right lane, following signs for cover. So, and the speed limit just before the roundabout was 40. There was a sign saying it's 40. I'm going to keep this lane. Now my lane is splitting into two, so I'm going to keep the left part of it, right part goes right only. Keep this lane because my plan is to go right from the next roundabout towards the test center. So at this point I'm checking mirrors, dropping down to first gear, stopping behind the car, light is red, neutral, handbrake on, light changing, quick glance mirrors, let's go, quick glance mirrors again, keeping my middle lane. At this point, checking mirrors. I'm going to keep this lane. The left people will stay in left lane, I will stay in this lane, and we will exit together. So I'm not going to switch the lanes over. So quick glance at the mirrors before moving off. Second gear, checking mirrors indication. Quick glance at the mirrors, indicator off. I'm going to stick to this lane and then turn right, third exit at the roundabout, following signs for cover. Quick glance mirrors, increasing my speed, and the roundabout coming, so the light is still green. I'm still gonna quick glance at the right just in case of emergency vehicles. I'm keep my lane, and I'm going to keep my lane. This is the first exit, it's quite a big one. Second exit is coming, so I'm going to quick glance at the mirrors, take my lane, and there's a red light, so I'm going to stop here. And once the light is green, I will go. Light is turning, checking mirrors. There's a blue car behind me. Quick glance mirrors. Increasing my speed. This is a 40 road as the sign continues from the 3 roundabouts back. Increasing my speed gradually, nobody's overtaking me. 40 is the limit and my target is usually 38, -2. Quick glance at the mirrors, keeping my speed to 39. So further down at the roundabout, we're going to go ahead, second exit. It's always good to do an early vision And of course MSPSL is there, mirror signal position speed, and need to look as well, but we can start with looking as well. So because we haven't shut our eyes or anything, so at this point I'm going to check mirrors, easing on the brake. My lane is going to split into two. The left part is going to go left only, so I'm keeping the middle position. I'm checking mirrors, dropping down to second, early vision, early decision. There's one car, but he's not coming towards us, so I'm going to keep this position slightly towards the middle, but not too much. At this point I'm going to check mirrors, indicate, and again quick glance, lifesaver check, indicator off. Now we're taking the second road on the right. Now usually we don't go on the hatch marking, but in this occasion examiner asks you to stay on the hatch marking as well because of the road work. So I'm going to check mirror, indicate right at this point, and easing on the brake, dropping down to second. It's already second, nobody's coming from ahead, just going to turn right over here. Quick glance mirrors, positioning myself correctly, checking mirrors again. I'm going to follow the road to the right, and the test center is on our right hand side. Today at this time the test center is closed, so I'm just going to go further, and then I'm going to pull up on the left somewhere. I'm just going to pull up over here on the side of the road. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and learned from the route I showed you just there. And you can follow and subscribe to our channel. I will appreciate that. Thank you very much for watching and your time. Hopefully it was helpful for you. Thank you, and